cutting the stress out of your holiday shopping.
Got me some treasures.
From hidden treasures
Look at this bargain.
to finding deals on must-have toys
They don't want to miss out on the hottest thing, the hottest craze.
and beloved throwbacks.
I feel like everything is like 90s coming back.
We'll show you how to get the most bang for your buck in the stores and on travel.
We do see prices for holiday trips fluctuate a tremendous amount.
Right now on your NBC10 Responds Holiday Savings Guide.
Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Tracy Davidson.
And I'm Valeria Ponte Feliciano. Tracy, we're all feeling the pinch of inflation. But you know what's not going to change? How we're going to spend our money this holiday season.
How much we're going to spend is not changing, but when you can get the best deals, that's changing. Here's how to get the most for your money. Armed with her shopping cart, her water bottle, and her shopping list,
Let's see, check off, check off, check off.
Donna Hartman is deep into her Christmas shopping.
These are nice.
On September 1st.
40% off. Woohoo!
Donna says she actually starts Christmas shopping for the next year on December 26th.
I find that you get better bargains and deals if you shop all year long.
It's her own way of offsetting rising prices triggered by inflation.
Prices have gone up quite a bit, and you just have to almost look for a bargain.
She's aggressive, and she's in good company.
Big picture, shopping has already started. It started back in July. There were sales going on in July, discounts happening, Christmas in July.
Sherry Lambert is a professor of practice in marketing at Temple University. This summer, her department surveyed consumers about their holiday shopping plans.
They're going to look for the discounts and get more bang for their money.
She says retailers started offering sales in the summer months to combat inflation, and buyers are spreading out their purchases.
So big picture, we're seeing that consumers are still going to spend about the same that they spent in the past.
According to Lambert, shoppers are stretching their buck by jumping on sales when they see them, and they're stashing away gifts for the holidays.
So many consumers are saying by mid-October, they had 20% of their holiday shopping done. Mid-October. So it's no longer, Black Friday or Black November that we were talking about last year and all the sales happening and people shopping in November and December. They're shopping earlier.
Lambert says one of the best ways to get a good deal, strategize the day of the week you shop.
Get out there when you're not, when it's not the weekend and it's not crazy.
That's what Donna did. We met up with her on a Friday morning. She pretty much had the store to herself. Lambert says a recent study from Temple also found more people will be stuffing cash into their holiday cards this year instead of giving gifts.
Cash is going to be one of those items of gift giving this year. Because let's say you give $100. If you can't find appropriate gifts that you want within $100, you're going to give $100 cash so somebody can buy their own.
Woo!
But don't count on getting cash or a gift card from Donna.
Because I like to shop so much.
She's happy with the bargains she found on this shopping trip. This entire haul for less than $175.
I definitely got 25%, and some items were 40. That's a good sale.
Supporting small businesses is a way to pump money into our local economy this holiday season. We found some unique experiences and deals that you can find when shopping local. Getting one-on-one customer service.
You can make it a little bit wider by adjusting in the front as well.
And finding a unique gift. Alex Cohen says she loves shopping local because she can buy items she can't find anywhere else.
Quality of everything in here is amazing, and the clothes are unique.
She also says inflation and repaying her student loans are two factors that pushed her to start her holiday shopping in the summer months.
I needed to redo my finances for each month and budget differently. So going into the holiday season, I'm looking at that and wanting to get good quality gifts for each of my family members and friends. It's definitely something that I've had to consider earlier.
Laura Ann Lamprou is the owner of Lila and Manayunk. She says she's also feeling the impact of inflation and she's placing bulk orders to keep costs down.
Transportation costs, import costs, the customs duties, All of those things for us, we've seen on the rise as well. So the more we can buy up front, the easier it is for us because it's one and done.
Starting holiday shopping in the summer months has been a trend for her customers this year.
And I think a lot of people have the foresight now to be shopping way in advance.
Across town in Queen Village, Edward Garcia says he's seeing the early holiday shopping too.
We have these dice that are dreidel dice for Hanukkah, and they're made here in Pennsylvania. People have already started buying those. We have advent calendars that people are already starting to pick up for the holidays.
Edward is the owner of the board game shop Queen and Rook.
We will have something for everybody.
He's also a member of the Greater Philadelphia Hispanic Chamber of Commerce.
We have everything from the classic games that you think of like Monopoly or chess or dominoes, all the way to the newest game that just dropped on, last week.
He says by shopping local, you're supporting your neighbors.
It is so, so, so important. A local shop isn't just a local shop. It is, like for us, we have, of course, staff that are local that we employ, and the money that we make stays local, that we spend locally. But besides that, so many of our vendors are local.
While Edward admits you may be able to find slightly lower prices online, he says his store offers different specials to entice customers.
So we have different sales, especially around Black Friday. We do, a bunch of discounts and specials. We have giveaways and raffles. Buy this, get entered into a raffle. We also have mystery bags. We have a bunch of different things around the holidays that make it a lot of fun to shop.
The small shop owners we talk with say if you want to shop local and save money too, follow local retailers on social media. That's where they promote special events and sales. They also offer incentives for Small Business Saturday.
Small Business Saturday, which is backed by American Express, is the most important day of the year for small businesses.
No matter where or when you shop, what can you expect to see in the stores? And are there strategies for getting the best deals? Here's help, especially if you're a parent. All right, ready? This Hungry Hungry Hippo game caught Becky Riley's eye.
I feel like everything is 90s coming back.
It's a chance to relive her own childhood memories with her daughter.
Yeah, I'm the parent now and I want to play what I played with when I was a kid. So it's kind of cool though.
Nostalgia, shopping experts say, is a popular theme among toy shoppers for the holiday season.
That's a really big thing. So of course with the Barbie movie, there's a lot of popular Barbies, but also popular dolls in general.
Ali Mirzajewski is the editor and chief of the publication The Toy Insider. Ali tells us when you're shopping for toys for the holidays, plan for a larger budget. Nostalgia doesn't mean inexpensive.
I think one thing to note for this year is to be expecting to spend a little bit more as you're out shopping, budget a little bit more. I think across the board consumer goods are going up, and that's no exception at the toy industry as well.
We talked with her about ways you can get the best deals before they're gone.
So our holiday shopping season gets earlier and earlier every year. We're looking at starting that shopping list in October, keeping an eye out for those deals, signing up for those newsletters, getting on those apps for those bigger retailers that you love as well.
Ali says big box retailers will send out newsletters and emails more often than small local stores. But the little guys still have deals for you too.
But you're going to be getting those newsletters that are going to have special promotions in them, either month-long, maybe a weekend, or even really fun activities that the stores will host so the whole family can come have a day while you're shopping and do some family things together.
And if you see something you know you want, don't procrastinate.
I think that consumers are also really responding to that immediate social media marketing as soon as they see maybe the most popular toy now on TikTok, whether it's a parent or a kid, they're immediately going to ask for it. They're immediately going to want it. They don't want to miss out on the hottest thing, the hottest craze, so they're going to run out and get it as soon as they can.
Ali says before you shop, whether online or in person, check the retail price on the manufacturer's website. That will help you gauge whether or not you're getting a good deal.
Speaking of getting a deal, the money-saving experts at the consumer website NerdWallet say that browser extensions can help us get a deal when shopping online. But there is a trade-off of your personal information.
When you're looking for the perfect gift through your phone, tablet, or computer, start the same way you would if you were shopping in person. Make a list.
You want to know exactly what you want to buy and do some research on those products so you even know specifically what color, what brand, everything about it.
Kimberly Palmer is a personal finance expert at NerdWallet. She says once you have your list, start tracking the prices of those items.
You don't have to do it manually. There are a lot of browser extensions that help you.
NerdWallet recommends Honey, Rakuten Cashback Button, Camel, Coupon Cabin Sidekick, and Capital One Shopping.
And that way you can see when the price dips, and that's when you want to make your purchase.
If you want to try this, start by going to the browser extension's website. Create an account and download the browser's extension. You'll see it appear here, next to the search bar. When you go to a store's website, click on the product you're interested in, then click on the browser extension and click on the option to track the product you're viewing. You'll get a notification if the price changes. You can also use browser extensions to find coupons. We found coupons for 23, 35, even 58% off at different retailers.
At the end of the day, all of these free bolt-on applications are really just collecting your personal data and selling it to a third-party agency in order to profit off of it.
Before installing a browser extension, read the terms and conditions and privacy policies.
If you read the terms of service that you're agreeing to when you install these extensions, you'll see just what they're doing with that data.
NBC10 Responds checked the privacy policies stated on each of the browser extensions websites we mentioned. Most of them collect your basic information, such as your username, password, your name, mailing address, and email address. They're often used for marketing purposes. Camel seems to collect the least information, stating, "We try to collect as little personal data from our users as possible, but we do typically require your email address in order to deliver price alerts and other site-related messages." Before you decide to use a browser extension, Barnett says you should keep the risk versus reward in mind.
With the people that are collecting this data is we don't know how they're securing it. So if it's compromised or if that company becomes compromised, your data could be stolen and sold to other people. It could be weaponized against you via phishing scams or via text message or phone calls.
We posted the privacy policies of all the browser extensions that we mentioned on this story on our website, NBC10.com/responds, on the helpful links section.
Next, the ways to pay for your holiday gifts to help keep you out of debt.
Plus, tricks for saving money and time when booking holiday flights.
Try to book the first flight out of the day. It will usually be a little less expensive, and it's about 50% less likely to be delayed or canceled.
When you can find the best deals, next on NBC10 Responds Holiday Savings Guide.
The holidays are about reflecting on the good times with friends and family. As we head to break, here's a look at some favorite photos and memories from our NBC10 staff. We'll be right back. Scammers can easily ruin your holidays, robbing you of hard-earned money and stealing your personal information.
And Tracy, sadly, the FBI reports that every year, thousands of people fall victim to holiday scams. That's why now NBC10 Responds is going to tell you what to look for so you don't become a victim.
Dallas Peterson is fed up by the text messages he receives from scammers.
I'm really mad that they're trying to take advantage of people in this hard time. You know, people are really struggling, and just preying on that just really frustrates me.
He is not the only one getting them. Here are examples of potential scam messages sent in by NBC10 Responds viewers. This one was sent to a viewer by someone with an email she didn't recognize, saying a package has arrived at the warehouse and cannot be delivered due to incomplete address information. It asks her to click on a link to confirm her address. Another one claims to be an alert from a bank. It asks the recipient to call them because the card had been temporarily locked. This message, also supposedly from a bank, says to call the number provided in the text message to approve or decline a transaction. According to the FBI, the two most prevalent holiday scams are non-delivery and non-payment scams. A non-delivery scam is when a buyer pays for goods or services they find online, but they never receive those items. A non-payment scam involves goods or services being shipped, but the seller is never paid. And it seems plenty of people are falling for them. In 2022, the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center, which serves as a public resource to submit reports of cyber attacks and cyber-enabled frauds, received more than 800,000 complaints, more than $10 billion lost.
To avoid falling victim to scams, it's important to educate yourself about them. That's why we spoke with Drexel University Chief Information Security Officer Pablo Molina about the most popular scams during the holiday season and how to avoid them.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the precautions. What are some that you recommend?
I would say number one is to always do business with known websites from well-known online companies. Also, as much as possible, use well-known means of payment, particularly credit cards that are protected against fraud, even have some built-in anti-fraud detection mechanisms. And then, very, very important, be on the lookout for false messages, text messages, emails that are not real, that are fake, that will try to get to your information. And then finally, very, very important, always look at your financial statements, your credit card statements, or your bank statements, at least once a month in detail. Because if you notice something unusual and you notify your financial institution, more often than not, you will not be responsible for any illicit charges, or at most you'll be responsible for a very small amount.
And let's talk about the red flags. What are some that we should be aware of when getting these scams?
Well, certainly websites that seem to have a name similar to well-known ones, like Amazon, but it's not really Amazon. The same is true for email messages that seem to come from Amazon, but in reality, we look at the sender address and it's a Gmail address or some Yahoo address that is not part of Amazon.
Traveling can be one of the most stressful parts about the holidays.
It sure can. NBC10 Responds has a travel guide for you on how to get the best travel deals and how to reduce the chance that your flight is disrupted by 50%.
First, some advice. Get ready for packed flights.
We're expecting a very busy holiday travel season, probably the busiest since pre-pandemic.
Haley Berg is the lead economist at Hopper, a travel app. When you're mapping out your holiday travel, Berg recommends booking before prices skyrocket.
After the middle of October, prices will rise by 5 to 10% every single day until Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Get ready to set an alarm clock and book the first flight of the day. It can pay off in two ways.
It will usually be a little less expensive, and it's about 50% less likely to be delayed or canceled as all of those flights departing after 8 or 9 a.m.
Fly to your destination the day before or on Thanksgiving morning. You'll find lower prices and shorter lines. When it comes to your return flight, Berg has this advice.
If you can avoid the Sunday flight back after Thanksgiving, you will save yourself money and peace of mind. We typically see travelers paying $300 or more to fly on Sunday than on Monday or Tuesday of the week following.
Being a procrastinator when it comes to booking a Christmas flight may actually pay off.
Travel Deal Tuesday is the best day of the year to get a deal on travel. Flights, hotels, rental cars.
The best days to travel for Christmas change every year depending on which day Christmas falls on. This year, it's on a Monday.
We recommend not flying on Thursday or Friday before the holiday weekend this year. They'll be the most popular travel dates. Airports will be busy, prices will be high. Try to fly on December 24th or earlier in the week before Christmas weekend.
And if you run into flight cancellations, don't waste time rebooking.
You can sometimes rebook yourself in the airline's app. So if you can have someone on the phone, someone trying to rebook on the airline's app, and someone physically in line, you will hopefully find a resolution a little bit faster by exploring all three routes.
This is a popular time to support charities. That's why when we come back, we're going to give you tips on how to ensure that your cash is going to the cause that you want to support.
Plus this. These would be a beautiful gift, right?
Yes. Well crafted. Yes. Chardonnay, please.
This expert shopper takes me to his favorite stores to find precious gifts for a fraction of the original price.
And as we head to the break, we have a little trivia for you. According to the National Christmas Tree Association, the tradition of decorating Christmas trees was born in Latvia in the early 1500s. What were the trees decorated with when they first became household staples?
Was it A, candles and lace, B, ribbon and tin, or C, fruits and sweets? We'll have the answer when we come back.
Welcome back. Here's the answer to our trivia question. According to the National Christmas Tree Association, the tradition of decorating Christmas trees was born in Latvia in the early 1500s. What were with when they first became household staples?
A, candles and lace, B, ribbon and tin, or C, fruits and sweets? The answer, C, fruits and sweets.
Finding the perfect gift does not mean you have to break the bank.
I tagged along with one local shopper who has found the secret to finding meaningful gifts on a budget.
As soon as we walked through the door of this shop with Big Rube Harley, his eyes darted towards this treasure.
Now, Barbie's hot. It's the biggest thing in the box office. Look at this old Barbie friendship.
That's vintage.
Yes. I mean, I'm surprised nobody got it yet.
Whether it's for kids or adults.
Jacqueline London, she would love these heels, you know. Style her in a pair of these.
Big Rube Harley says he knows the secret to hearts and bigger bank accounts.
Be prepared to sift through.
Thrift store shopping.
I've been doing it since 1988.
Big Rube says he stepped into this Bryn Mawr thrift shop for the first time when he was a teenager, and he was hooked.
And going back to West Philly, people seeing me with the latest stuff for 99% cheaper than what they pay for.
He tells us thrifting is the best way to find the perfect, unique holiday gifts.
These would be a beautiful gift, right?
Yes. Well crafted. Yes. Chardonnay, please. This is every bit $1,000 in a big box store. This is $15. How can you beat it? Just imagine Christmas Day, you know, the family get together and have a floor, sitting on the floor playing chess.
The manager of Pennywise Thrift Shop points out there are gifts for everyone.
And it's a great place to pick up holiday items.
And it's a way to shop sustainably.
Say, hey, I love you so much that I'm not putting this in a landfill. I'm giving this to you, and how perfect is it for you?
Sustainability, saving money, and finding meaningful, unique gifts. Or as Big Rube calls them, treasures.
Warming plates and fashion, all in one. Big Rube.
One consumer behavior expert at Temple University told us protecting the earth is becoming more and more important to shoppers. In fact, the sustainability factor is driving millennials and Gen Zers to shop at thrift stores.
Traditionally, the end of the year is a popular time to make charitable donations. But how do you know that the charity you're eyeing is putting your money to the best use? Well, we spoke to a group that does the research for you so you can make that donation with confidence.
The New Jersey-based nonprofit group Charity Navigator gets information about charities from the IRS.
This is their annual tax filing, and we utilize that for the foundation of our ratings. And then we take data from other sources, whether it's information that the charities provide to us or other data collectors, to be able to form the overall rating.
Kevin Scally says Charity Navigator then looks at the charity's accountability and finance, impact and results, leadership and adaptability, and culture and community.
And when you look at that all together, it provides a comprehensive view of their overall effectiveness.
You can find a charity's rating by visiting charitynavigator.org and typing a charity name or a cause in the search bar. Scally has these 3 tips for giving safely around the holidays.
Number 1 is give with your heart, but also give with your head. Again, About 30% of donors actually use a charity evaluator before they give, which is good, but we'd love to see that grow because there's a lot of money that's not going to organizations that are as efficient and effective.
Tip number 2, think before you click.
There's a lot of scams in motion, unfortunately, at this point. And so if you're getting an email or you're getting a text message from an organization that you don't think that you ever signed up for, it's probably best to just put that in the trash or mark it as spam, and then go to the organization's website directly.
Number 3, keep all of your tax-deductible donations in one place.
I have a folder in my email and I just drag them all over, and so come tax time, it makes it really easy to be able to quantify how much you actually gave.
Thanks so much for joining us for your NBC10 Responds Holiday Savings Guide. I'm Tracy Davidson.
I'm Valeria Ponte Feliciano, and a big thank you to Pine Wreath and Candles here in Peddlers Village for sharing their beautiful space with us.
And from all of us at NBC10 and Telemundo 62, happy holidays.